Hey, this video is going to be about using Google Meet for this period of time that we're not going to be meeting face to face. A great tool. It's going to allow us to talk and interact. I can help you along the way if you get stuck. But I want to talk about some basic expectations and how to use the tool. So I'm going to jump straight in. A lot of your teachers are going to post something like an assignment inside of Classroom. So in my classroom, it looks a little bit like this, where I will have a link right here. But also, if you go to your classroom work tab, I don't know many of you know, with your assignments, there's a Google Calendar link right here. And that link will tell you when something's due. So this assignment here is available right there. And it also has the link to the Google Meet. So if I click on it, it'll take me to this screen. So when you first get to this screen, it will let me know if anyone else is here, and we can just straight up join. However, I would like for you to do this every time, as I would like for you to turn off your camera and to turn off your microphone. I'm going to turn my camera on really quick so I can explain why. Whenever we are using Google Meet, it automatically triggers to sounds across people's microphones. So it'll jump around a lot. And your camera can be a distraction for others, including yourself. So in order to make our time together purposeful and concise, I'm going to ask that you turn those things off so I can present, get through the information we need to get through together, and then we could talk one-on-one after the fact. So I'm going to ask you to do that every time, and then hit join now. If I want to add others, this might pop up. You probably won't see that. So as soon as you come in, I am going to be using, as your teacher, just a present now function. So I can present my entire screen, my window, whatever. But over here, we have a chat box. So if you have questions along the way while we're talking, I would just type in here, hey, I have a question. And that way it'll pop up in the general chat and I will be able to see it and it will have your name associated with it. And I'll know I need to come back and talk to you. I prefer that opposed to you just trying to jump on microphone and interrupt, because it'll just be sort of chaotic and we won't know what's really happening, who has what questions. So doing that would be great. I also want you to know that you can pin certain people onto your screen. Now, when I'm presenting, that won't be the case, but you can do that. One thing I would like you not to do is on this list of people, you'll have the option to remove people from the classroom. I bet you can guess why that's not appropriate. I'm going to ask that you don't do that. I will be recording the sessions, and so it'll be easy to know that that's been an issue for you. We'll have video evidence of you, making the learning experience difficult for other people. So just don't do that. Beyond that, it's a pretty succinct thing. If you have trouble hearing, a really great tool for you is going to be turning on captions. So if my microphone's on, you'll see it'll start transcribing what I say. Now, it's not always great, but it'll do the job for you. And I'll include that as part of the recordings. When we're finished, I'm going to remove everyone from the Meet. There's no need to hang out and talk in here. Of course, you have total freedom on your own to go create your own meets with your friends, however you want to communicate. But I'd like to keep the specific link I have for my classroom open just for my classwork. And so just keep that in mind. We're going to move you at the end of the time. And then the recording will be going into Classroom. So if you aren't able to make the Meet, I will expect you to still watch the video or have access to it. A lot of teachers are going to be using the Meet as their attendance. Attendance is still something we have to, keep accounted for, and pop in. If it's a recorded session, I'm going to be using the recording itself. I'm just going to open up the People tab, scroll through it so I can see who was there, and then use that for my attendance later on. But other than that, just keeping your video and your microphone off, unless, you type in that you have a question. Then when I call on you, unmute your microphone and we can go from there. Hopefully this video is helpful for you. And if you have any questions, just let me or your teacher know.